Bieber then, because that's like the only option left.
That's it. Everyone wants to lick a bit of Biebs. Why not? Yes, you are locked into Urban Smash TV with Emma Okafo. I have the very beautiful Blake Noire here.
Hi, everyone.
Looking very casual but lovely. Casual night. Before we start, any questions? I always have to get the Urban Smash TV icebreaker here, okay? It's got a whole random full of questions, so you just pick anyone and I'll read it out. Yeah?
Okay.
Pick anyone.
Alright, here you go.
Okay. It says, if you could speak any language fluently but never speak your native language tongue again, what language would you choose?
Wow, that's a really good question.
So you can't speak English, have to speak one language for the rest of your life that is your own language, that was what you'd be known for. What would it be?
There's two languages I would like to speak.
Okay.
Okay, first one would be French.
Ooh.
I think it's really like romantic
Ooh la la.
and really like, spicy language. So why not? French is just amazing. And I mean, I wish I'd just like taken it on after GCSEs, but
don't get me started. I don't remember. I think I was in set 1 for French.
Yeah,
I
wish I did a bit more after GCSEs, but I really like French. And although it's not really speaking, but it's sign language.
Yeah.
I love sign language. I think it's such an amazing language.
Do you know how to say anything in sign? Is that right?
I think I know how to say thank you, but if I get it wrong, I'm sorry, do not shoot me. I think
Pressure point here.
Okay,
Yeah, no.
that's thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, this is all I know.
Okay, I think I know one more, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Please, I think this is £1. I only know that because I used to be an usher and I used to sell programs, and we used to be like, what? How much is it? I'd be like, £1.
Hey, that's good. That's good.
There we go.
I mean, so if I'm asking you something, you'd be £1. I could be like,
thank you.
so there you go.
We've had an actual conversation here.
Conversation going on.
Yeah. Well, Blake, it's lovely to meet you.
Thank you.
I've been listening to your songs, SoundCloud, and I was just like, ooh, who is this? This is the next Whitney Houston here. You have such a very soulful voice.
Thank you.
Have you been singing from young?
Yeah, I've been singing for such a long time. My mum was the woman that, my mum was the person that literally told me to, pursue it, and she saw from a young age that I was quite enthusiastic about it, so she really wanted me to nurture it and thought to herself, do you know what, she's got a talent, so why not pursue it?
What have you been done with your songs so far? Have you gone to competitions? Have you?
When I was about 10, I was young Nala in The Lion King.
Hold up, rewind!
10, I was young Nala in The Lion King.
Now, yeah, you look familiar. Amazing! That is a great opportunity that a lot of kids would not even dream about. How was that?
It was amazing. I can't even describe it. It was for 2 years.
Yeah. Well, you were playing there for 2 years.
Yeah, amazing. Absolutely amazing. I met loads of people. They were just so helpful. And it was just a different experience because at such a young age, a lot of people would think that, children being exposed to so much pressure like that, it probably won't be such a good thing.
Definitely.
But I think it was just amazing, and I'd recommend any 10-year-old to do it. Go out there.
How would you even get into something like that at 10 years old? How did it come about?
I had a theatre school that I went to, and then they recommended me to go to Lion King. So there was quite a lot of us that
connections
to go to it. So definitely theatre schools were really good for obviously theatre productions, and with that they also have agencies as well. So agencies for a lot of kids, and that helps too.
And I've always been interested to work this out because you were 10 doing The Lion King. How were you doing that and going to school at the same time?
Didn't sleep.
Really?
Didn't sleep.
I was gonna say.
Did not sleep. I was always on the go. I was quite an active child, so if I wasn't doing singing, I would be doing something athletic or just doing my schoolwork. So there was always something I was doing.
So you did Lion King, did that for 2 years. So I'm taking you up to about 12, and then what happened after that?
12.
Did you retire? Was it?
It was a bit like, yeah, that's it, I'm done.
That's my career.
No, it got to a point where I enjoyed it so much, but I didn't want my education to suffer. So I always said to myself, I want to, get my university degree, and then let's start pursuing it properly. So I always said nothing less than a university degree. That's what I've always had in my mind,
definitely.
So, yeah.
And I believe you went to Montfort
University.
And how did you find that?
Really great there.
Yeah.
Really great there. Lovely people. Just lovely environment. Loved what I studied. It was just another great amazing experience as well.
I mean, what is your aspiration? What do you aspire to be? What would you be like? Yeah, that's me. This is where I want. This is what I want to do. What would you say?
That's a good question. Global domination.
Global. That's it. I like that quote. You know, global domination.
That's it. Nothing else.
Some people are just like, oh, I don't know, I want to release an album, but you're like, no, it's straight.
I want to be a household name.
Yes, yes.
I'm gonna be a household
Hey,
name.
I feel in that. I feel in that.
Truth. Yeah, I really want that. I want my music to spread globally, because I love conveying songs that have messages. I don't like just having like stuff that are for the times, that are pop songs. So obviously songs with messages that encourage people, inspire people, and give people drive and passion to do stuff that they love doing. Like I don't feel like anyone should be limited to one aspect of what society claims to be success. I feel success is very ambiguous, and whatever you want to do in life, just do it.
So would you say you write your own music as well?
Yeah,
I could tell. Yeah, I could tell. No, do you know what? I'm so glad to see more singers writing their own stuff.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know, for some reason, I just, when you listen to like, okay, someone like Adele, and you know that she's wrote this, you can feel her passion and everything inside her. I think it's just slightly different than someone that's kind of had the song written for them, even though you can still have that same passion, but I don't know, there's something deeper in it.
It's more of a connection.
Yes, that's it. That's the word I'm looking for. There's a connection in there.
You can just feel it, and it's more personal. I feel like they're talking to you directly, because sometimes it could be experience they've gone through, or an experience they've seen, you know, people they care about gone through, or something they're just really passionate about. So yeah.
So I ask this to every up and coming singer: who would you say would you like to collab with? Who would you be like, yes, I want this person on my track?
One person I would love to collaborate with would be Frank Ocean.
Oh,
love him.
Amazing. Oh yeah, I
love him. He's amazing.
Who would you say has inspired you over the years? You know, well, there's always someone that I listen to in your room, and you're just like, yeah, this person. Yeah.
I think as time went on, my inspiration changed. So when I was a teenager, a lot of the time it was Christina Aguilera. And then when I got to probably late teens, it was Adele actually. Yeah, a lot of Adele inspired me, and obviously now I'm very much inspired by a lot of, you know, Frank Ocean and Jhené Aiko, and just quite a lot of neo soul, sort of new age soul. When
your songs do come out, which I believe they are going to come out very soon, what would you tell our audience? What should people be expecting from you?
Expect something loud, in your face, vibrant, something with a message, something different. That's one thing. I really want to do something different, so that when you hear Blake, you'll be like, wow,
that's Blake.
That's Blake.
That's her song.
She's not too bad. I might go and download that, you know.
Amazing. Okay, before we leave, I have to ask we have an icebreaker, and this is like the wind down. Okay, if you put it that way. All right, so we have our game. It's called the 3 L's. So you can either love, leave, or lick these 3 celebrities. Okay. So I'm gonna give you celebrities. Let's see. I'm gonna try and be nice. Okay. Out of Bruno Mars, Boris Johnson, or
Boris Johnson,
Justin Bieber. Who would you love, lick, or leave? Go.
Okay, I would leave Boris Johnson because enough said.
Well, some people say he's quite cute. I don't know. Some people.
I'm going to teach this. Sorry. There's Bruno Mars and there's Love, Lick and Leave. So I would love Bruno Mars because he's just like
he's yummy, isn't he?
He's just got like. I just can't. He's just beautiful. I love him. And I would, in a weird way, lick Bieber then, because that's like the only option left.
That's it. Who wants it? Everyone wants to lick a bit of Biebs.
Yeah, why not? I just hope that he doesn't ever see it. And he's just like, yeah, that girl's creepy. I'm not gonna go near her.
Well, thank you so much for doing our interview here on Urban Smash. Okay, so before we go, can we find out how we can find you on Twitter or Facebook or anything, or SoundCloud, whatever you have, we want to know.
I've got a Twitter page which is @BlakeNoire, so that's BlakeNoire, and that's the same for my SoundCloud as well. And my Facebook and YouTube page will be up and coming towards the end of the year, so be sure to check that out.
We cannot wait, and we are hoping to hear very great things from Blake. Well, you have been watching Urban Smash TV. Catch you soon.